Hey guys, crew at Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
And Shane, we are continuing with some honest trailer reactions. We're going to be tackling Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2014 film by Michael Bay. No, produced by Michael Bay.
Yes.
Directed by...
Leisman, something?
Something like that, yeah. Which a lot of people confuse. They say, oh, Bay ruined that. It's like, yeah, he just put his name to it just because he's going to make some money. Right?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about this film, Shane?
I liked it a lot. I mean, I guess I put all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 from like 1990, 1991.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Absolutely.
And then the second and third I love a lot because nostalgia.
Yeah.
I might like the fourth one, the second most, honestly. And the Ninja Turtles 2 and 3, yeah, I love them. I thought they were really good. But, you know, I think I like this one just as much. One thing about this one was I did think it was funny. I think they, I think they nailed the personalities.
Absolutely.
And
they absolutely
the look, I'm a hardcore old school fan.
Yeah.
The look of the turtles, I thought it was okay.
I like how big and imposing they are. They're kind of more like superpowered.
Well, in today's world, you gotta have that.
Yeah.
Because of the Marvel movies, you gotta have. I know. Yeah. I wouldn't mind like an old school, realistic, gritty one.
Yeah.
But they're like, they're 6'6", or strong as shit. They're like each weigh like probably 400 pounds.
I only have two real problems with the design of this movie, and the one is I don't love Donatello's look, and two is I do not enjoy this iteration of Shredder.
I don't either.
I feel like Shredder is the character that got most chopped up in that editing room and rearranged because I think that William. Whatever the guy's name is. Yeah, I think he was supposed to be Shredder.
That's what I heard, too.
Yeah, and then they decide, now we can't do that because,
white.
We're appropriating Asian culture. Like, what, Shredder? But,
the thing is,
and then they kind of made him, like, this shadowy figure, and then, like, I just feel like that character got lost in at a boardroom of executives trying to, how do we save this? All right, make him this, this, this. We make two action figures. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a William Fletcher? Well... What's his name in this?
I don't know, but there should be like in that Under Armour. Because he's wearing Under Armour, he should be putting that under armor.
You're right.
But he just randomly wearing Under Armour in one scene rather than a suit. We've seen him in every single other scene.
Well, I mean, one thing about Shredder is I think there's a lot to him to love. Yeah. Like I've seen iterations of the Turtles in the comics.
Yeah.
And in the first movie.
Yeah.
Where the story is about Splinter and Shredder and the love story of them loving one woman. In the comics, originally, Splinter raised up these turtles to seek vengeance. That's what they were for.
Against Oroku Saki.
Yeah, so, like, in this, like, there's none of that.
No, there's none. That's another...
He's a deep character.
That's another big problem I have with the Turtles is that they learned it from a magazine they found in the dumpster.
Yeah. Well, and
like,
also,
Splinter was never a man. Right?
Oddly enough, the goofy original 90s cartoon, Splinter was a man. Yeah. Which I remember thinking, well, I like the movie better. But now that I don't say now that I'm older, but like, I love the first movie. But in that, Splinter was always a rat. Yeah. So like, he had no direct connection with Shredder. Except only through his master. Yes. I don't mind them changing it, but I just wished he was a deeper character in some way. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I think he looks cool.
The look of it is really cool. Like I said, the only two main...
And like, the actual man looks like a badass. He's like freaking Asian, badass Asian with scars on his face. The guy trying to punch him, he caught it like this, flipped him over, he untied himself. Yeah. That's cool and all, but from a story perspective, I just wish it was deeper. Like I said, I liked the movie. I thought the personalities were great. Like, and like the turtles, they all look unique. Like Donatello is just nerdy. I don't like fucking nerds.
I'm just saying, I felt like they were going...
He was too skinny.
I'm just saying, like, Leonardo, I love the bamboo armor look.
And he looked cool.
I like the surfer look of, I like the big giant kind of, like, New York brustler, for Raph. But Don, I just felt like it was too on the nose of, like, you should always, it's like, hey, here's my character, rather than, like, actually experience what a character is like. It's just, I can read everything about this character just by looking at him.
Well, for kids who are going to buy the toy, you know what I mean?
I understand, but I just felt like it was a little bit too much.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I liked April I liked Megan Fox as April. There's nothing wrong with her.
I could take it and leave April in the movie, really. I mean, I felt like the connection of her saving the turtles when they were...
Well, yeah.
Turtles was kind of...
But did you read the new comic? No. There's a new comic, and I think you just gotta read that's not a unique idea. Okay. It's a new... Actually, Kevin Eastman, who created the Turtles, he helped come up with that new story idea. But, I mean,
Yeah.
And I liked how Will Arnett's character.
Yeah, he was funny. That. He was really funny. He was a good breath.
Vernon in the cartoon was.
Yeah.
He
was a good breath of fresh air.
He was funny.
Now.
Whoopi Goldberg as.
As the news person. Anyway, we've been talking a while. Let's go ahead and watch this trailer, and then we'll be able to talk about what's going on afterwards.
From the producer, hell-bent on taking all the fun out of your childhood toys, comes the reboot that somehow gets...
See, that was a cool shot. Yeah, right. That was good too.
That was funny.
Absolutely nothing else.
We will trade every last ounce of their blood, even if it kills them.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Turtles are back, and they're scary as shit.
Yeah, that's
Meet
kind of
these
scary.
four roided-out nightmare versions of Shrek, with some of the most needlessly complicated backstories of all time, where they were born in the lab of April O'Neil's father, making them April's childhood pets.
They were my childhood pets, and they were named after Italian Renaissance teachers.
Who she tries to save in a fire, then immediately dumps them down a sewer for some reason, where they're raised by a mutant rat who quickly learned how to
Well, she had to hide from her.
Reading a book that
Yeah.
flushed down the toilet. What?
It was cool though.
What's wrong with the ooze falling down the sewer like they did in the cartoon? You were dying to see fan favorites like Krang, Casey Jones, Bebop, and Rocksteady.
Next movie,
Instead,
baby.
Get ready
Yep.
for April O'Neil, the movie. A film all about her quest to become
There was a lot of April in this.
O'Neil, I get it. You want to be a serious journalist.
while being sexually objectified by her coworker.
Yeah, that's good.
And the
That was
director.
funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And even her own childhood pet.
She's so hot, I need to
Yeah.
get my showtime, babe. We can
That
still
is kind
have
of weird.
Yeah.
a conversation.
That was funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
a real
fine.
nice song. It's all queued up. It's special, girl. That's my girl. Dabs.
You know, Eternal's
They did that in the first movie though. They liked her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're talking about the relationship they have.
Is the Shredder. Or at least he was supposed to be, until the nerd rage of 1,000 fanboys changed the studio's mind.
Yeah.
Now, it's this random Japanese guy, who we never really see or get to know,
He's
in
sweet
a
looking
bunch
now.
of painfully obvious reshoots. Together, they'll hatch an evil plan to poison New York City, then sell them a mutagen
Spider-Man.
that can cure all disease.
We developed a mutagen capable of stimulating self-repair on a cellular level.
Instead of just selling the cure on the open market, that's gotta be worth something, right? Suit up for a project that was only produced by Michael Bay, but still has everything you'd expect from the movie he directed, like things going boom.
Yeah.
Megan
I don't have a problem with
Fox,
explosions.
fart jokes,
Was it you?
a big old truck, Shia LaBeoufing,
No.
gratuitous
Oh, stutter. His show was cracked at that one point. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
and tons of product placement.
I got a secret stash of Orange Crush behind the bridge. There's literally nothing they could break there right now.
Well, you're gonna have
All the
pizza.
pizza places
Yeah.
in New York City to choose from, and they go with Pizza Hut. You're in New York. You got Ray's,
Yeah,
Ray's
true.
Original, Famous Ray's, Famous Original Ray's, Ray's Famous World Original, and you go to Pizza Hut? Get out of here.
That's good though.
So right along for a story you've totally seen before.
See, that was cool.
Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time.
Heroes in the half shell.
For this below average reboot that's
Oh, I didn't notice the
overgrown
horn.
the franchise.
Hey, I thought it was pretty cool.
Where'd you come from, kid?
Why are you being so mean? Michelangelo is funny.
But the plot was terrible, and they completely ruined the characters.
You know this is a kids movie.
The
right?
characters were
The
good.
Turtles were better in your day.
They were.
What you're talking about? You're talking about Shredder though.
The Shredder, yeah. Shredder's a character stuff.
Jay, can we at least agree the new one needs a mutant warthog and a badass rhino?
Yeah, this sounds cool.
Are you listening, Michael Bay? Starring leads, does machines, cool but crude, a party dude, Mr. Miyagi, Whoopee Cushion, Fox News, Fruit Ninja. You've made a huge mistake. And the Iron Throne. Corporate reboot cash
You've made a
grab
huge
turtle.
Yeah, Arrested Development.
Not for nothing, but we totally called this 2 years ago.
Oh man, the Ninja Turtles are fucked.
Be sure to subscribe for more.
Yeah. Valid across the board, I think. That's personally.
I didn't think so.
Huh?
Some of the stuff I thought I could explain pretty well.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the big glaring thing is the problems with the main villain.
Oh yeah, I mean I already said that, but yeah.
But I mean, just the idea of Shredder having this, a million swords and shooting them off and bringing them back, and like it's like a Iron Man Shredder suit,
Yeah.
That's not what makes Shredder terrifying.
Oh yeah.
He's terrifying because he's a perfect warrior, because he has the Foot Clan, because of all that stuff,
Well, the Foot Clan.
But some of the action, not all of it, but some of the action in that last scene was awesome.
Oh yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Some of the choreography was really well done, I felt.
Yeah, it was definitely cool.
But whenever you have a movie like this and you have literally 1,000 people working on it, some of the people are going to be doing
1,000 heads.
Some of the people are going to be doing a good job. Some of the people are not going to be doing a good job.
Yeah. One thing that's interesting is the next movie are going to have Rocksteady and Bebop, and going to
Casey
have,
Jones.
Yeah, played by our boy
Stephen Amell
from Arrow, which we love Arrow, as you know.
Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
anyway, so that'll be fun, and I'll watch it.
Yeah, honestly, I've watched this movie on Netflix 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm like doing shit.
I haven't rewatched it yet. I've only watched it the one time. I really enjoy the Turtle Banner. I really do.
Turtles were good.
There are parts that I probably would skip through if I rewatched it, but I might go see the next one for Stephen Amell alone. That's how big of a fanboy I am of Arrow.
Yeah, he's definitely really cool.
All right, guys, I think we've talked enough about the movie,
right?
If you guys enjoyed this, you can check out all of our other Honest Trailer reactions, one which includes the Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. You want to check that one out?
Yep.
And everything else coming out of Blind Wave. You can just like and subscribe. You guys can share it with all your family and friends. You can show everybody in the world that Blind Wave is doing really good stuff, right?
Yes.
I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
See you next time.